Does it feel like some days you are just spinning your wheels on this whole YouTube thing, that you're making videos and you're not getting any subscribers and you're hardly getting any views, and you just think, what is the point? You are not alone. In fact, I did a one-on-one consultation this morning with Donna Taylor in Mississippi, who has just started her YouTube channel, and she wanted to make sure that she was on the right track, that she was spending her time doing the things that were actually going to bring results. And in fact, Donna is doing so many things right, but there were just a few small tweaks that we made to her channel, which I know are going to make a big difference for her. So if you want to learn what things you can change on the back end of your channel that can bring huge results, let's go take a look at Donna's channel. When I pulled up your channel on my phone, it was really hard to read your channel banner. The text comes out really small on a phone. So I don't know if you necessarily need looking to buy or sell in Madison and have your phone number on it. I would rather see your face on it right in the center. So Taylor Realty Group, the area that you service, and your photo. This is the easiest thing to fix, and it's so often overlooked. You have to remember that at least 50% of your audience is watching your YouTube videos on their phone. If they can't read or understand what it says on the channel banner, because the font is like this big, go change it right now. Remember that you do not need to have everything in the kitchen sink on your channel banner. It's mostly design, what the channel is about, who it is for, and your smiling mug right there. But do you need to have your phone number and your email address and all of your social media handles and your website address? I say no. So that part was great. Let's go to your about section.
Oh, and by the way, my trailer is being made now. The guy that's editing it feels like he wants to put some testimonial type shots in there of like my clients with their sold photos at closing. So I'm going to work on getting some of those next week.
This is a huge mistake that I see so many people make. Your channel trailer is not an opportunity to make it a big commercial all about how fabulous you are. Listen, I got a million designations too. You don't hear me rattling them off in my channel trailer. People don't care about you at this point. They just discovered your channel. They're trying to learn what the channel is about, if it's relevant to them, and if they should care. And if they find it interesting, they should subscribe. So remember that your channel trailer is not a big testimonial to your credibility, your authority, your knowledge, your experience, all of those things. It is a 60 to 90 second call to action to get them to do one thing: hit the subscribe button. So I feel like the channel trailer is a call to action to get them to subscribe. That's all it is. It is not to show that you are amazing. You're a broker owner. You've got your blah, blah, blah designations. You've been in business for 30 years. You've lived in Mississippi your entire life and you know everything there is to know. Like, you are the person. It's not all about you. It is about what's in it for them if they subscribe to the channel. You may only have 5, 6, 7 videos on your channel so far, but that doesn't mean that you want people to come to your channel and think that it's a brand new channel, right? We kind of want to make them think that you've been doing this a little bit longer than you have. And your channel homepage layout is a great way to do that, because you can have a bunch of different sections and it can have the same videos in each section, but it will make it look like you have more videos total on your channel. The whole fake it till you make it thing. So the way that you can organize the homepage of your channel makes it look like you have a lot more content than you really do. And it allows you to organize it into sections, kind of like playlists. So it would be really great for you to make a few sections. So down at the bottom where it says featured sections, we can add things like your most popular videos. We could do a section called community tours. We could do a section on the different cities. We could have a section on things to do. And then as you make more videos, you could put more sections up there. I think you're allowed to have 10 at a time.
Hey, you want to see something pretty cool really quick? So Sunday afternoon, I was sitting on my butt on my couch and I got a new lead come in my CRM. And the lady was like, "Hey, Donna, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking to retire to Madison because my family's in Mississippi. I'm in Florida. I don't need to sell a home. Here's my budget. Here's what I'm looking for. And so I can see where she came from.
Yep.
Look, my first YouTube lead.
That's so awesome. After what? 4 real videos.
4 real videos.
I know. I'm telling you, this is going to be amazing for you. It's going to work so well. You'll be kicking yourself that you didn't start sooner, just like I am. Like, why didn't I start sooner? But I didn't know. Who
didn't
knew?
know. Exactly. It's all trial and error sometimes.
Yeah, who knew you people were using YouTube as a business asset like this? Now, the tags are not super important for discoverability anymore. YouTube tells us that they really don't put all that much importance in tags these days. But I would rather do it than not do it. I would rather err on the side of caution and put in tags that are relevant to this video, because even if it helps a little bit with discoverability, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what you have for don't hit save yet. Upload defaults. Cool. You've done this too. I love it. Okay. Change visibility from public to unlisted.
What's the difference?
There you go. Public means the minute you upload the video, everybody in the whole world can see it. And you have not uploaded a custom thumbnail at that point. You have not written a great description at that point. You haven't done an end screen. You haven't done anything. We don't want it to be visible right then and there. If it's unlisted, it's on the channel, but nobody sees it until you make it public.
Okay.
So do you have a particular upload day and time?
Friday afternoon.
Okay, awesome. So you can upload it on Wednesday and then schedule it to go out Friday afternoon. And then it will just happen automatically so that you don't have to worry like, oh my gosh, I forgot to make my video public. It will just happen because you've already scheduled it. It amazes me how many people will upload directly to public. Listen, I tweak my video for a good half hour to 40 minutes before the video ever goes live. I don't want anyone to see it until it is perfectly ready. That includes uploading a custom thumbnail, making sure my description is just so, linking to anything that I mention in the video. Like if I mention greatschools.org, I want to link to it. If I mention the Chamber of Commerce, I want to link to it. If I mention my website, I want to link to it. If I mention other videos, link to those videos. I want to do all of that stuff. I want to set up the end screen. I want to insert any cards as necessary. I don't want anyone to see the video until it's fully ready to go. Plus, if I do this at least 24 hours in advance, I can then schedule it to go out at exactly the right moment in time and not have to worry about it. Like if I upload on Monday mornings at 9 a.m., I don't want to be sitting there at 8:59 trying to get everything done so I can hit publish at 9. I want it to be ready to go. So I'm just, drinking my cup of coffee in the morning and my video went live. All right. So 434 views. This is exciting. Let's scroll down and look at your top videos from the last 28 days. Reasons why Madison, Mississippi is the best city. Okay, cool. Oh, and look at your average view duration at 64.5%. That's killer. Like YouTube tells us that 40% is good. So anything better than 40% is fabulous. And every single one of yours is higher than 40%, except the reunion one. I will tell you that I don't really understand what the reunion one is about from the title. I was like, reunion at the Madison Middle School? That was my first thought when I saw that title. So I would give it a different title, and maybe we could do that next. But when I looked at the title before I clicked on the video, I had no idea what I was going to be watching. And that's probably why it has a low view duration, because people don't know and they click on it and they're like, oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. And then they leave. I'm really excited to show you what we did here because we brainstormed a new title for this video. When I first saw the video, I really had no idea what it was going to be about. And I'm in the real estate industry. So the general public probably had no clue either. We brainstormed coming up with a different title that was more descriptive and that would hopefully generate more curiosity. And this way, no one is going to click on that video unless they are interested in the topic. Nobody's going to click on it by accident and say, oh, that's not what I thought it was, and hit the back button. And I bet this one change is going to hugely improve the performance of that video. So I think it was because people did not understand what the video was going to be about based
Okay.
on the title. And they clicked and they were like, oh, that's not at all what I thought it was going to be. And wow, is that reflected in that giant hockey stick of death, is what they call it, because it looks like a hockey stick in the first couple seconds. So what if we said something like Madison MS neighborhood tour dash reunion? Or is it a gated community? Like what is unique about it?
Yes, it's gated and it has all the bells and whistles it has more amenities than any other neighborhood.
So what if we called it best gated neighborhood in Madison MS hyphen reunion? Or see why reunion is the best gated neighborhood in Madison MS.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
So, okay. That way we're being very descriptive with our title. And if they click on that, they know exactly what you're going to talk about in this video. Let's see how else could we do it?
Do I want to make it a question maybe?
Yeah. What about is reunion the best gated neighborhood? There you go. And we're at 54 characters. Boom. What I like here is that you've gotten 2 new subscribers from people that watch this video.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't sound like a huge amount, but that's obviously going to increase the more videos that you do. So they watched the video and they liked it so much, they hit the subscribe button. That's great. And the more people that do that, the better. Then if we scroll down, we can see the key moments for audience retention. So this is a very typical graph in the real estate industry. I see this time and time again. So on the left-hand side, the blue band is the first 30 seconds of the video. So you see we have a huge drop off right at the very beginning. This was my other favorite part of this one-on-one consultation, because so few people really understand what their analytics are trying to tell them. And your analytics are everything. This is gold. This is being handed to you on a silver platter. And you're going, I don't need it. Yes, you do need it. So watch how we analyzed what this audience retention graph was doing and what we learned by reviewing this information. So play the video for me from the beginning and let's see what you said.
Hi there, Donna Taylor, broker owner of Taylor Realty Group. Today,
I'm pause it.
All about.
So now we can see if you put your cursor where the red vertical line is. Can we see that? Okay, so we've already lost almost 20% of the people. What did you say when the video started?
I introduced myself.
You said, hello, I'm an annoying salesperson. I'm going to sell you something that you don't want. That is what they heard. So my suggestion is do not introduce yourself out of the gate. You're going to say something like, you're moving to Mississippi and you don't know which is the best city for you. I got you. That's what we're talking about in this video. And I'm going to convince you why Madison is the place you need to be. Then you say, hey, everyone, I'm Donna and I'm awesome. And you do that later in the video, not later, like 3 minutes in, but 15 seconds in, that's fine. So this is why I love looking at your analytics, because you will find out so much. And then let's look at your end screens. We have 2 videos and a subscribe button. I don't know if there's anything wrong with having 2 videos, but honestly, I like to just have 1. And here's why. I figure if we give them too many choices, they're not going to do anything. So what I like to do is, as I'm filming this video, so I was doing the community tour of reunion, and I'm thinking, okay, what would be the next logical video for them to watch after this? Okay. So when you're very, very specific with your call to action, they're more likely to do it rather than subscribe to my channel and then watch one of these videos next and then go to my website and search for properties. They don't do any of it because we've asked them to do too many things. Okay. So I like to tend to not give them a bunch of choices. Tell them what you want them to do. Only give them one option and like encourage them to do it by saying so. Now, Donna's end screen looks really pretty. It's all formatted. It's got her photo in it. It's got her branding and her colors and everything, which is awesome. But it is such a clear signal to the viewer that, hey, the video's over. You may go now. And so they do, which means you've got 20 seconds in your end screen where you could be giving them a very clear call to action, but nobody sees it because they've already left the video. So this is my strategy for what I do in the end screen in order to keep people engaged with the video all the way until the very end. So your end screen design is very pretty, but I would get rid of your photo there, and instead you're still on screen talking. Like, it's nice to have the designed background, but I'd rather see you on screen saying, this is the video that's coming up next. I want you to watch it, and here's why. And you kind of like point with your hands like this, and then that's where the video shows up on the screen. If you are interested in a one-time consultation, I will put that link down below. But if you want more of this, you want weekly, monthly accountability, yearly training, I invite you to check out YouTube for Agents, because we do all of this and more inside the program.